Hello, grade 7 students. Our lesson for today is about statistical reports. In this lesson, you're going to learn about character under study, observed value, frequency, and population. You're also going to learn how to organize collected data in a statistical table. We're going to introduce these four terms: the observed value assumed by the character, frequency, population, and character under study through this activity. Activity 1. A group of 9 persons were asked about their favorite football player, and they voted as follow. Can you tell me what are the observed answers?
Yes, the observed answers are Messi, Ronaldo, and Muhammad Salah.
Good. How many times is each answer repeated?
Messi is repeated 2 times. Ronaldo is repeated 1, 2, 3 times. And Muhammad Salah is repeated 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Good. Now let me tell you that Messi, Ronaldo, and Muhammad Salah are called the observed values assumed by the character, and the numbers 2, 3, and 4 are called the frequency, which is the number of times each observed value is repeated. Now we need to introduce the population. What is population? Population is the group of individuals or objects involved in the study. Based on this definition, can you tell me what is the population in this activity?
The population is the group of 9 persons who are involved in this study.
Good. Now let's talk about the character under study. The character under study means the property that the study talks about. Remember this activity. Can you tell me what is the character under study here?
In this activity, the character under study is the favorite football player.
Good. Activity 2. The grades of 16 students in a math test came as follow. Can you tell me what are the observed grades here?
The observed grades are 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 20.
Good. And how many times is each grade repeated?
The grade 10 is repeated 1 time. The grade 15 is repeated 1, 2, 3 times. And the grade 16 is repeated 1, 2, 3 times. And the grade 17 is repeated 1, 2 times. And the grade 18 is repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And the grade 20 is repeated 2 times.
Good. Do you know what do we call these grades? The 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and the 20?
The grades are called observed values, and the number of times each grade is repeated is called frequency.
Good. What about the population?
In this activity, there are 16 students involved in this study, so the population is the group of 16 students.
Very good. And what about the character under study?
In this activity, the character under study is the grades of students in a math test.
Good. Now, let's have a summary of what we have talked about. First, what is an observed value? An observed value is the number, word, or symbol assumed by the character. Second, what is meant by a frequency? A frequency is the number of times the observation occurs in the data. And a population is known as a group of individuals or objects whose properties are to be analyzed. Finally, the character under study is the property that the study talks about. Let's move to the second objective of this lesson, which is to organize data in a statistical table. Do you know what do we need in order to organize data in a statistical table?
Yes, we construct a table consisting of two rows. In the first row, we write the observed values. In the second row, we write the frequency of each observed value. And in the last column, we write the word total here, and below it, we write the total frequency, which is equal to the sum of these frequencies.
Good. Now let's try to do some practice on how to organize data in a table. Exercise 1. The ages of 20 students in grade 7 are as follow. Can you organize the above data in a table including observed values and corresponding frequencies?
Yes, the first step is to construct a statistical table consisting of two rows. In the first row, we write the observed values, and in the second row, we write the frequency of each observed value.
Good. And what are the observed values here?
The observed values here are 11, 12, 13, and 14. And in the last cell, we have to write the word total.
Very good. And what are the frequencies?
The frequency for the age 11 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we write here 8. For 12 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we write here 6. For 13 we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write here 4. For 14 we have 1, 2. So we write 2.
Very good. And what do we write in the last cell here?
In the last cell here, we write the total frequency, which is equal to the sum of all these frequencies. 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2, which is equal to 20.
Very good. And notice here that this total frequency is equal to the number of students, which is 20. The last exercise. After doing class elections in grade 7th A, the results came as follow. Some students voted for Ahmed, some voted for Ali, some voted for Rama, and some other students voted for Sally. Now, can you organize the above data in a table including observed values and their corresponding frequencies?
Yes, we construct a table consisting of two rows. In the first row, we write the observed values assumed by the character, which represent here the name of the nominees. In the second row, we write the frequency, which represent here the number of votes.
Good. And what are the observed values here?
The observed values here are Sally, Rama, Ali, and Ahmed.
Good. And what are the frequencies?
Sally takes 6 votes, and Rama takes 7 votes, and Ali takes 5 votes, and Ahmed takes 6 votes.
Good. And what do you write here in the last cell?
In the last cell here, we write the total frequency, which is equal to the sum of all these frequencies. So 6 plus 7 plus 5 plus 6 equal to 24.
Very good. And this 24 represents the total number of students who voted. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye bye.